All right, we have table number 6 here. If we're going into round number 4, we have Matthew Vo on the top here versus Thomas Allen on the bottom there. And
All right.
you know Thomas at least enough to razz him a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, because every time I've played him so far in tournament play,
Mm-hmm.
I actually lost. I have not won a single match against him in tournament play.
Oh, nice. So this is where you're like, okay, commentator's curse. Watch you play. Get that bad luck for him. Makes
Yeah,
sense to me.
and also previously every time I played him was also on a deck that I played a lot.
I see. And but he's
So,
he's just showing
but
his
he's
dominance
like, all
here.
right, I'm playing a different deck this time. Oh, and a pass, hash and pass. That's not a good sign for Matthew here.
No. And meanwhile, it's an Itmon. You get some pieces.
Double Itmon. So is this Bios or is this Biostar?
You know,
Hmm.
I thought it was, but you know what? It could be just Beals. We'll see.
Looks awfully familiar if I do say so myself.
Yeah, it could be either way. But you go into your your triple tamer there. You look for top
Cross
2.
3.
Okay, good pieces.
Not bad, not bad. Followed by a Zenjiro to Memory Choke.
Yep, which you're able to use that Ballistamon you just added to your hand as well.
There we go. That is a blocker too.
Yep, and so it is Impmon. You think it's Beals, but that Demi Marimon might actually give you a little bit more heads up that it might not be a regular Beals or could be in fact a Beal Star. All right, cool. I was worried. Like the double Impmon. Okay, this surely is not a what it is, but getting the deletion on the Impmon top 3. There's a Psychmon, a Darkness, and a
Another Itmon. So that's a
3.
EX2 Itmon for 3 more.
Okay, a lot of imps in there. I think only 2 7 drops, but looking solid.
Yes. I believe it's Happy Bullet and a Cocytus only so far. Followed by a hard play, Ice Mon Scatter Mode with an expectation that card will always come down whenever possible.
Yeah, yeah, and so this looks like more like a very like aggressive self mill list for the Beelstar, but the nail bone. Okay, all
Ooh.
right, get some value there. Psychmon,
Take Psychmon.
very
Yeah.
very solid. You did
And
have
it's a
2
2
checks,
checks.
1, 2, 3 Impmons and a Darkness
Ooh.
Wave, but or a Claw, and then Sparrowmon attacks in, hits into another nail
Another
bone. All right.
Nailbone values. And he's separating these 7 costs now.
Yeah. I believe he had what, 4 or 5?
4. There's 4 now. He does go for the ballista swing as well. He's just pressuring in. Just gonna take your security down to 0 right now as soon as I can. And then a Sparrow to pass turn.
Well,
That
how much security is up on the other side? Only 3, right?
yeah.
So this could be pretty close to game itself. You only have
I don't
one.
know. That Psychmon is stopping a lot of plays for both players.
That is true. Psychmon does affect both players.
Goes Itmon first.
Akari.
Ooh.
Oh, this could and then use on the
Oh.
Psychmon, which maybe is a blessing disguised, attacking with the there and there to get the guaranteed pop with Ballista.
Yep.
3 draws, got to discard 2.
Fly Bullet and
Guidance
Cocytus.
Breath, and I mean, if you have Beelstar, you do it now. You have 1, 2.
I believe that's 6.
6 or 7, yeah. So not optimal for that either.
Yeah, it's not the best, but there might be enough. Draws for Itmon first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We see the calling. It's like he's debating. Does he want a calling first and possibly mill more sevens, or does he want to
Yeah,
just play it?
looks
He
like that's the
goes for a calling.
case.
He wants to make it cheaper.
Yeah. So you have to add the card back first before you get the on deletion effect of the Imp
Yes.
and you can't get the Imp back, obviously. So
Just not the same Itmon.
yes,
You can
not the
get the
same one.
different
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. All right, and you get to mill 3. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
There's a Beal Star, and then you
He'll
get
start.
to mill 2 or
3
3
more.
more. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Okay. You get to
Oh,
choose.
it's a May. It is a May. It is optional to get it back or not. If he keeps it in trash, it is 1 cheaper.
Yeah, and I think he's deciding. Yeah, that's probably just best for me right now.
Yeah.
Beals for 4 or 5.
I believe it's 5.
Yeah, for
Yep.
5, and but I think he's just saying, you know what, I didn't get a Jolt Swarmer, and this board is just yeah, fly bullet for there, but there's 3+ attacks on this next hand.
Yeah. It needed to be the fact that all 3 survived those checks were insane.
Yeah, very very insane, especially in a deck that has so many potential options in the security. And sure, you get to
That only
delete
kills 1.
something, but yeah, we're going to
It's not enough.
game 2 already.
All right, game 2. But that was still pretty fast. That trash filled really fast there. So Beostar can still take it, and I do believe Beostar has a good way to go into it. Like he has his Psychmons, he
Mm-hmm.
has aggression with all the Itmon.
Yeah, yeah, and it goes either way, but in general, like you get so much value from Crossheart, and just the fact that you can start doing an attack from technically like nothing on board. Your setup is different, and I don't think Beals has or Bealstar has a lot of interaction with the tamers or the board as much. So you do have to be careful there too.
Correct. Unless they play the defeat version, but I don't think a lot of people play defeat anymore.
I haven't seen defeat in a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute, all right.
All right, and just resolving their
7.
mulligans.
Yep. Let's see. All right, Beostar keeps their hand. They both keep their hand. All right. Taiki start with a Shoutmon and then a Starmon to hand, leaving 2 Tamers to the bottom.
All right, Impmon there. Again, like two games without a rookie though to slow you down is pretty nice for Matthew to try to set up himself.
Yeah, because the first game right there, he started with no rookie. He just passed turn.
Yeah.
So this is a big difference. This is already a huge step ahead.
All right. Oh, but you've got the
Oh,
full stack, so you're already feeling pretty good. This lets you draw 2 off the top 3, which I mean you can get a Kari and the Darulu, which is quite nice.
that personally, that's it would be what I would aim for, since that is your Psychmon out.
Yeah.
Like, if you see a Psychmon, you're ready for it.
Mm-hmm. And attacking
And
here, so this is 8k technically, but it does get fly bulleted, so you do get to material save 2. So you're choosing, not the Darulu because you just added it back to hand, and then playing the Zenjiro
Zenjiro,
to only pass 2.
not bad.
Yeah, and so we got our Impmon. We'll see if we decide to attack with that first. Looks like attacking with the scatter hits into. I think that's ignite. Yeah.
Yeah, that was ignite.
Yep.
So
So
Mills
no
2
deletion.
and then 3.
Uh,
Only one
yeah.
7 cost on all that.
Yeah.
Followed by
Probably another Intmon.
that would be pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, he plays a memory tamer. That's actually pretty good too. So that memory tamer is if you attack with level 5 or higher. If you have 7 or less cards in hand, I believe, you can suspend it to draw 1.
All right. Shouts to Digipanda. I always have him. I think it's Kiroshiro Mitarai. Mitarai is definitely part of it. Let me see.
Yes, it's Kiyoshiro Mitarai. And hits into a miss memory boost as the second swing.
No. It's Kiroshiro's the first name, but the last name is Hikashi Mitarai. So
Yeah,
Kirishiro is
it's a
the
mouthful.
yeah. It's like surely our North American audience will roll right off the tongue. But this is a really good
Goes into
card
another cross 3.
for this format though for Beelstar.
That's 2 cross 7s and a Omni Shout. So I'm pretty sure that's you grab one of each and bottom like the other one.
Yeah.
That's another rush in. That is a fly bullet. Which will he delete?
Looks like deleting. Yeah, just even though it gives you more materials, it's so tough, right? Because sometimes you just want that out there just because you know it will clog up materials that you'd want
Yeah.
to be using for other things, but also means it's a little bit harder to get rid of.
The good thing about cross 3 though is at start turn you just pop it yourself for the extra memory if you need to.
Yeah. So you can trade with the Eismon into the Ballista, which would be nice. But again, like you got one security left, and we know what's in that hand, so it's going to be very hard for you to have any kind of defense for Beelstar.
And he has to give as little memory as possible too.
Yeah. So discard 2 levels or 7 cost events as well, which means that you could have a chance to play a Beelstar for pretty cheap here, but again the security difference is 4-1. It's pretty bad for you. So that is for I believe 6. So passing
6.
1. So playing the
2 bodies.
2 bodies off the nail bone. Psychomon actually is I think the only way to keep you in there.
Yeah. But we do know that there is a Darulu.
I think they used it already. I could be wrong.
But he has the Akari ready for it. That's the thing. That's the one. Even if he used it, if he has the Akari,
Oh, true.
It still gets played.
Yeah, but that's just like it still buys you a turn, which is nice.
Yes. One extra makes a big difference.
And there's a Porcumon. Blocker and on play to
trash top 2.
Trash top 2 is pretty good.
Yep. However, Nailbone does not get the on play effect, so that's why he did not trash 2.
Yeah.
It does still keep a blocker,
Mhm.
which is the main reason why it's in the deck actually,
Yeah.
just to be a blocker. And he plays the White Tamer to pass turn, and we know he has the ruler in hand.
Yeah, maybe he's just saying, you know what, that Psychomon's stopping them as well. I'm gonna try to buy myself another turn and see if I can use the effects for it. But yeah, a little bit surprising they didn't decide to use the Darulu, but the Darulu just meant that your Starmons could attack and they get blocked immediately. So
yeah, and also by doing that and keeping the rules, all right, that's like when stopping you as well.
Yeah.
So I can just leave it there and have you deal with it yourself.
Yep, and no rookie and raising means that there's not nothing, but you do get a draw off the off your Kirishiro, which is nice. Kirishiro.
Oh, another White Tamer.
Uh huh.
That is huge.
Yeah, so that's potentially 2 extra memory they're going to get next turn, which is great. All right, hitting with this Psychmon hits into cross
It's
3.
cross 6, cross 3. Yep, 6,000 survives. I mean, dies.
You could play another Beal Star and Nailbone again to bring it back. That's pretty strong. And you did see an Impmon in Raising too, so that's good too. Yeah, another Beal Star here to get it back with Nailbone, I think would potentially win you the game.
But it is passing 3. He has 2 white tamers. That's
Mm-hmm.
essentially passing 5. That's a lot.
And you don't have another blocker either, so with 2 attacks and potentially using Darulu to get out of that blocker could just be enough.
Yep. Because this right here will get him 2 extra memory. And if I'm not seeing wrong, I think that's all the sources needed to play Cross 7 for free.
Yeah. So for 3, you're doing that, and then you're gaining 2 memory back for there. So you have 4 back, and then you don't you're not Psychmon again. There are only 2 attacks though, but like you let this go. Okay.
That was
It's
not
highest
one of
level though. It has to be highest level, unfortunately. So you get
Yeah.
the block there, and then we know that they have a cross to go
7.
into. Man.
If it has any type of cross with rush, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's going for the cute
Star
play.
Sword.
Star Sword.
Star Sword with rush.
This
That
little
would
cutie.
be game.
That is it. Really close game still. I think Beal Star was again just a turn away from getting it, but man, what a tight one.